Aries, Leo, Sag, how are you? I do hope you've had a good week. I do hope that you're all healthy, happy, safe, warm and well. Right, let's see what you've been up to, shall we? Let's just do a bit of housekeeping first. This won't resonate with you all. If it doesn't resonate with you, do know that all of your charts are made up of earth, air, fire and water at various points in your chart. And this channel has over 200 videos on all of those elements. So guys, knock yourself out. There's got to be a reading in there for you somewhere. If you feel the message is yours, it's for you. They're all timeless. If it speaks to you, it's yours, isn't it? Okay. It won't resonate with you all, but yeah, there's something there that will. Okay. It's for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Any decisions or actions that you decide to take as a result of watching this reading are on you, not me or the channel, not my responsibility. It's just guidance and entertainment. What you decide to decide is your decision, not mine. All right. I'm an intuitive witch. I don't read from traditional deck spreads or the book. I shuffle, they fall, and message just comes in. Don't know how it works. Just know that it does. Okay. And what I will do today is read to you from the Spellcaster's Oracle, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and I'm going to pull you a blind spot Oracle card at the end, which more often than not at the moment is the only cards that I read the book from because it ties up the reading beautifully. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. Ooh, please tell me I'm not going to have to tell you to own your own truth this week. It's been going on for bloody months. It's driving me nuts. I'm sure it's driving you just as mad. Let's have a look. What I can see here, the overall vibe I'm getting from these cards, I'm going to read them in detail to you in a moment. Oh, yes. The overall vibe, Aries, Leo, Sag, that I get at the moment from you is peace. It's peace within yourself. So many times you've had false stats, false endings. Told yourself. That's it. That's it. I've done it. I've definitely closed it out. Yep, that's gone. Yeah, I've cocked it up. But yeah, it's gone now and it's finished. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not an acceptable answer and it's not an acceptable explanation. It is a cop-out. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. It's a cop-out. The only time you can use it is what it is when one of your children leaves a pull-up in the washing machine, it explodes and you have to rescue bits of exploded crystal all over the kitchen and all over the lovely wash that you have to wash twice again. That's when you can say it is what it is, because you can't bloody change it and you have to clean the carnage up. That's the only time you're allowed to say it. This is what happens on Planet Hippie Witch. I shall be keeping an eye on the wash in future. But it is what it is. Right then, good. But the cards here are beautiful. Aries, Leo, Sag. I've just been told leave it at that. You don't need to complicate things anymore. Oh, right, okay. Right. This is what you've been seeking, and what you have been seeking is seeking you, and it's been in you all along. Love. Aries, Leo, Sag. Love didn't hurt you. It's someone that couldn't love you properly in the way that you deserve that hurt you. Love isn't a swear word. It is a 4-letter word, but not of that category. Okay? Love is a wonderful feeling and emotion. True, pure love is a wonderful thing to be embraced. And it connects beautifully with our connective energy. You've been scared of this for the longest time. Some people use manipulation. That says a lot about them, not you. Healing. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm so pleased to see these cards. I really, really am. Love's been your enemy. You have thought it's manipulative. It is going to harm you. And it's been your enemy. You've been frightened of love. But you're going through this period of healing and you're understanding that it wasn't love that was the baddie all along. It was the lack of love that was the baddie. How it was manipulated to you, how it was presented to you, or not presented to you, or not given to you. This could be going back, way back from your childhood, I get the feeling. This isn't just a local romantic recent one. This is way back when you're yay high, okay? And unfortunately, it's followed you like a stack of dominoes through your life to the point where you almost imprisoned yourself because you were so frightened of it. Healing. Okay, you have to excuse my green hands. I've been wrestling with oil paint. And we're not really friends. They make a lovely result, but we're not really friends in the process. I'm not grinching. There's my ink, but that's my... Oh. Anyway, I digress. I'm babbling. Do ignore me. Healing. It's been well long overdue. Finding comes up. You are finding answers. And finding out, truly this time, what you want. There are regrets along the way, because when it comes to pass that what you wanted, you had at one point, but because of your fear of this, it went. Another lesson within yourself is accepting that, okay, is accepting that and understanding yourself, understanding the true self-love for yourself. A lot of us say, oh, I love myself, I love myself. We don't really, we just say it as a verbal defence to those that we feel may infiltrate us. It's a true feeling of loving yourself. It's not something we need to spout about at every opportunity, because we know it within. We don't need to communicate it to others. We're confident enough to not need to do that. All right. So a lot of healing is coming as you're finding exactly who and what you are, who and what you want, how you want it, why you want it. Aries, Leo, Sag. In that healing and finding yourself, I love this card, comes closure. I keep saying to you in readings that you need to address the source. And you do. You do. And you're gonna. Or they're going to approach you. Either or way round. Your closure comes. And it's not a big EastEnders showdown styling. It just clicks one day. Could be a gentle word. Could even be a compliment by that source. It could be a genuine, how are you? It could be a very honest, do you realise quite how much you hurt me? But it's coming. And the closure that you're about to get is going to be from the most unlikely source. The most unlikely source. And the funny thing is, it's going to close everything that's upset you in your life. Not just one thing. Everything. It's going to close everything. Okay? You really need to stick with what you want. Okay? Have the willpower to trust yourself. Okay, have the willpower to go for what you want, your hopes, your dreams, your visions. Okay, stick with it. Don't live in an energy of lack. You deserve this. Yeah, understand this. Stick to your guns, because transformation's coming next. It's beautiful. It's rebirth. It's fantastic. Okay, transformation is coming. Your closure's coming. Your healing's coming. You're letting the love in. You don't need to be rushing into anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, but you understand it now. You understand why. You understand the process. And now you're understanding how the cogs truly work, instead of trying to hide from them because you're scared they're going to burn you or bite you. Okay, now you're understanding that it is a 4-letter word, but it's not one that's going to harm you. You're okay. You're letting that pebble out the pipe. You're releasing it. You're going to find your closure. Oh, I'm so pleased to bloody hear this. I really am, Aries, Leo, Sag. So many false starts and false endings and false closures, because you've not been addressing the situation. You've not been owning your truth, but this is looking like it's really coming in now. And I think it's someone else's actions that actually is someone else's actions that provide the closure for you. And it's not even a bitter or a fuck them. It's a, oh, it's the most unlikely feeling. It's just something that clicks within you very gently, very subtly. It could be Tuesday afternoon while you're doing the washing up or something. And it's just suddenly and that's it. And that'll be it. Okay? Let's have a look. What else we got here from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle for you to continue this reading. It'll be crazy long readings this week because I've got quite a lot to do. But let's get this done. You're my last sign this week. And I've got several things to do and not too many hours in the day. So I need to get them to... Oh, lovely. Yeah. That clarifies just what I've been saying. Okay, any more please? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors for Aries, Leo, Sag, our lovely fire signs, if you'd be so kind. I'm so pleased, Aries, Leo, Sag, finally you're going to find your peace. It doesn't mean you need to go hurtling ahead or rushing ahead with anything. It's going to come in the most unlikely source. I don't know what that source is. It's coming, whatever it is. Right. Okay. There is much to be celebrated here. Okay. I get the feeling hearing about someone else's good news or good fortune is going to provide closure for you. This is weird, okay? I get the feeling here, learning about someone else's success that's been a previous energy in your life, there's probably unfinished business. Learning about their success is going to provide closure for you. And instead of feeling spiky towards them or indifferent or not entirely supportive or not happy for them, okay, something good's going to happen to someone that's been a part of your life that's either caused you pain or has been unresolved, and you're going to be, oh, good on them. They've done really well. I'm really pleased. And in that realisation that you've automatically wished this past energy well in your head, there comes your closure because you put it to bed. You're at peace. You're all right. Yeah? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I get it. That makes sense. So, trying to give you an example. Just an example, okay? Someone I went to school with, bullied me for years, horrible, lots of abandonment issues, lots of paranoid issues, go through therapy years and years and years. This is just theoretical, this isn't actually true. And then, later on, 30 years down the line, I learn that they've either won the lottery or they've just had a new baby or something. Instead of thinking, oh, fucking bastard, don't deserve it, I'm happy for them. That's what's going to happen for you. Someone that's been a previous energy in your life that maybe hasn't been entirely positive or didn't go the way you wanted it to be, something nice is going to happen for them and you're going to be pleased for them automatically. But that's more of a realisation in yourself, okay, that you're all right with that. Intentions are pure. You wish them well. There's no hard feelings. It's okay now. It's closure. And what that will do is, unintentionally, but so divinely, will close out everything else in your life that's been on your snagging list, okay? Intentions are good. Okay, it's going to help you. It's spirit now showing you the way, showing you it's not a case of forgiving people that have done you wrong. It's a case of forgiving yourself inside, understanding and remaining at peace with yourself. Okay, this is going to take a lot of patience and understanding in yourself. But once you've got it sewn up, you've been very patient. You've waited for years and years. You've been begging, pleading, asking for closure in your life, asking for the sun to come out. It's coming. Yeah, just be patient. That gentleness about you as well, that feeling. Like I said to you, it's not going to be big EastEnders dramatic It's going to be on a Tuesday afternoon. You're going to find something or stumble over something on the internet by mistake, or discover something about a past energy in your life, and you'd be like, oh, good on them. And before you realise, your gentle energy is closure for you too. Enchantment. Once you've got to that stage, you're releasing the pebble in the pipe. And all things enchanting come in. Okay, you will see things in a different light. Yeah, flowers will smell more fragrant. The sun will feel warmer instead of hot and burning. Okay, the sky will be brighter. The clouds will be more fluffy. Everything will be more pronounced for you. You will see the beauty in things you didn't normally see them before. There'll be a lot of compassion for things that you would normally, not my problem, not my issue. You'll have a lot more kindness about you because you're not so tortured within yourself. Okay, because you've reached closure in yourself and you've reached a kindness with yourself. You've learned to forgive yourself for past events, whatever they may be. There's going to be a lot of compassion in your soul because you know now, okay, that you are connecting, you are grounding yourself. You are understanding who and what you are. And it's like the bird on the branch, isn't it? The branch is no way strong enough to hold the bird. It's the bird's ability to trust themselves. Yeah, you're understanding, you're grounding, you're knowing just what you can, and your thoughts and your energy is purer than it was before because there's a gentleness about you, there's a kindness about you towards everything and everyone now, and you'll find that what you give out comes back. It always does. The universe is a boomerang. And the thing is, I'm going to show you the bottom of this deck. Truth. I'm not even going to say only truth because you know, but the thing is it is what it is, and the most unlikely validation is going to come in for you, Aries Leo Sag. I can't really say any more than that. I just know it's going to knock you sideways, but in a way where you feel peace. Yeah? And your closure is going to come in peace, and it will release everything else in your life. Okay, your blind spot. There it goes. Wow. 67. Let's see what they have to say about 67. This is the only deck that I read from the book. Disconnection. Closure. If you've drawn this sigil, your disconnection is what you are not seeing. The hardest part of disconnection is that when you are using disconnection as a coping mechanism, you feel relief. You no longer feel the tension of the conflict and feeling of separation that was occurring before you disconnected. As a result, you may feel like you are more in harmony and more connected, even though the truth is the opposite, and even other people are screaming at you that you are disconnected. You feel this way because you're so disconnected that you may not even feel the pain or disconnection itself, and thus not even recognise that you are disconnected. You've been hiding stuff. I've been telling you for months, for a few years now, to own your bloody truth. Okay, and the fact that you're disconnecting from a situation that's been holding you hostage. Okay, it's as if you've drawn this sigil. You're being asked to see your disconnection. You've been asked to own your truth and understand why you've been running from it, and understanding why you've been so scared of love and why you've seen it as a bit of a swear word. Okay. You are being called to transition out of this state and into connection. Re-establish your connection with whatever you have disconnected from. Aries, Leo, Sag, re-establish your connection with your true self, with your heart chakra, yeah, and your emotion and your soul. Okay, reconnect with your true self. Like the bird on the branch again. The branch isn't strong enough to hold the bird holds itself. Reconnect. Okay, I know it's been a while. It's been a very long while. Decades for some of you. Okay, right to you, high maybe. But this closure that comes in unexpected, that comes in with grace and gentility, that's quite surprising, but instantly calming, okay, is your key to connection. Aries, Leo, Sag. Thank you so much for listening. I do hope you stay healthy, happy and well. Have yourselves a super weekend. Keep safe. I'll connect with you next week. Cheers, guys. See ya.